Hello. Hi. I put on some lipstick for you. Good evening. Good evening. It's been a minute. It's been a moment. It's been a moment. Hello everyone, and welcome to a late night booze and booze. I've switched over to being a healthier booze hound. Kombucha. Less calories, less sugar. Be cautious. And yeah, all right. I'm trying to figure out why. Why does everything look so grainy? I don't get it. I guess I need a proper. Hi. So let's talk about it, shall we? Shall we like just dance into this movement that we're having? I am that person that I'm not going to say I'm the appreciative Negro, but gracias. People taking a Miss Butterworth's, an Uncle Ben's, or laboring a street or plaza, Black Lives Matter, that's great. That's great. That's totally rad, dude. It ain't good enough. What I'm seeing that is not happening is the economic sector of this movement. And also, too, ladies and gentlemen, please be cautious to who you are donating your money to. There's Black Lives Movement, the OGs, which I hope they've gotten their shit together to make sure that those proceeds go to the Black Lives Matter movement. But there are other people that are perpetrating as Black Lives Movement people, and so you have to be very cautious of who you are giving your money to. So, I guess I know. I haven't had red lipstick on for about 3 months, and I feel like I'm a clown. This is what red lips. Okay, no makeup, but red lips. Oh God. Okay, moving on. There is something that I want to say. As someone, I am an activist. I work and I fight for the rights of Black people myself, and also Latinos. No, I'm not Latina. I'm here to school the unschooled. As someone that was a Latino studies, some of y'all need a little bit of brush up on the history. Hold it. Mi prima We were listening to Sierra Cruz, and Sierra Cruz is an Afro Latina. And Sierra Cruz, who appreciates her blackness, was not appreciated for a very long time. Azuka, Azuka, Azuka. If you're not familiar with Sierra Cruz has been around since the 1950s. She's no longer here with us, but she used to work with Tito Puentes, and I I have something to say to my Latino brothers and sisters. Uh, no, no sabes negro. You don't know who is black. I mean, come on. Okay, Black Americans fall back. If you don't know anything about the Latino, I'm not going to talk about the experience, but what I am going to say is colonization has divided a history of our history, especially when it comes to the New World, and especially when it comes to Latino culture. And to me, and I'm not going with the everybody is black because they're no. Latinx, you remember that saying about the abuela in the in the closet? I'm just saying. But what really hurts me is the fact that a lot of people don't know history. History is very important. And at this moment, what's going on right now with the Black Lives Movement, the Black Lives Movement also, and I'm probably gonna get some shit. The first boat drop off was in the islands. And then there was the other boat drop off in the Latin Americas. And then traveling back up, there was the also too in North America. See, what's going on is the fact of like everyone is having a new day and a day of reckoning of um, it's time to learn your history. And it ain't that old, it ain't that hard. Seriously. I'm like I went to the library and found this history and then gotten like, oh my God, I learned about this. I'm gonna that actually me going to the library for free, you can all library cards are free. White people, black people, Latinos, Asians, library cards are free. Go there, explore your mind with books. But when I learned about like the Latin culture, and mind you, I am a black girl from the Ozarks, and I have and don't take this another way. My grandparents owned their own company, and they were prosperous people in the Catholic community. So I'm going to say that I had a little bit of child of it. I'm a child of influence to a little bit. But when it came to finding out the culture of how we are as the diaspora, it's very important. And I'll move on and I'll tell you later on about Actually, what I'm gonna say is not good enough to be on live, so but what I'm gonna leave this people with is, if you know anything about the history of slavery and that boat ride, that journey was brutal, and that journey was also to the islands of Hispaniola, which consists of Dominican Republic and Haiti, and then there's also the islands of the Virgin Islands, which we call them now, and the Cayman Islands, and Jamaica, and then also too, it had this real zigzag to Belize, and then it came back again. I just beg of Latinos and Black people, which to me, read a fucking book. It's so simple. It's so simple. And the Black and Brown Alliance, I understand why people have an issue with that. Because I have an issue with the fact of like how these brown people gonna act like that they're not treated like the same way. And especially if you're Mexicano and you're trying to get your land back. That don't make sense to me. But anyway, I might be thinking too much. I might be thinking like the police. But we're gonna move on. And I'm suggesting you Negroes and you Latinos read about Crispus Attucks. Read about Che Guevara for real. Because he said he was Afro Latino. Okay. Learn about that. Read it, learn it. The last governor of aquí, California, here, was Chico. Chico was an Afro Latino, Afro Mexicano, because he was a mestizo. Read about that. They tried to make him look like he was like a white man or a Spaniard. I don't understand why we're so programmed in the wrong direction. Uh, you know, I'm gonna throw something at you guys that'll really blow your fucking mind, which it shouldn't. Um, if you guys ever watched the movie Friday or watch the Wayans Brothers, or if you're in your 30s like me and you remember that show called Amen by Sherman Hemsley, aka George Jefferson, there was this woman named Anna Marie Horsford. Anna Marie Horsford was an Afro Latina. She spoke Spanish. She was dark skinned. I believe she's Dominicana or Cubana. And she could not get roles as a Latina. So she got the roles as a Black woman because Latinos, y'all worse than us. And y'all us. Y'all us. Y'all. We, as a Black American, we already have that stigma of like the colorism. Me, I'm not fair skinned, I'm light skinned. But I've noticed within recently the privilege, and that's a thing. And being sexualized because I was light skinned and but I always wanted to be dark skinned because I felt dark skin was so beautiful. And you don't age. It's just, and my cousin used to tell me, if you drink coffee, you'll get black. So I used to drink coffee when I was a kid because I wanted to be black. Grr. Um, but that colorism thing is it's knee deep in not just African American culture, just within the diaspora. And that includes you Latino people who want to be fake white because your hair is ow, same thing. Pelo malo. Pelo malo. Bad hair. All right. I'm gonna say it. Au revoir. Au revoir.